behind it. Well, it's not what you do to your kids when they misbehave. It's a therapeutic technique that involves it is that the earth can have positive effects on the body. Many think that it can 30 minutes out of his day that he just has alone time for him where he becomes one with.
Hey, I like it. I do it at my house. I just didn't know that's what I was doing. I go outside and my nice on point right now. Huh?
Well, it has worked for him, so we'll see how many Yankees start walking around in the outfield.
Well, I don't want to see Aaron Judge. I want him to do whatever he's been doing.
Yeah.
I want to see Anthony Rizzo out there.
P today, just grounding. As Carpenter takes down, I actually with an earthing mat, which is a grounding mat, which is meant to have. It also has. It could be placebo, but either way, it's working. As Carpenter, yeah, either way. Run number 14 for Matt Carpenter, and the Yankee lead is 2-0.
Talk about good feng shui, good juju. Matt Carpenter, all the good vibes.
Wow.
Leg outstanding, beautiful rotational job. Matt Carpenter gets. And this is why, if you're Aaron Boone, you continue to find ways. 637 games has been truly impressive. I mean, continues.
Really nice catch by the fan out there, too. Talk about it. It's just an incredible story, and it keeps going.
Just kind of lost his way, but he talked about making some small adjustments. Things isn't always a bad idea, and Carp, you know, everything that he's done, everything that he's really put in some work, and it just lets you know in this game, you can never be satisfied. You can.
Hicks grounds that to first. Some sweet cleats, too, once he actually put shoes on.
He always had a good spike game, though, in St. Louis.
Yeah.
I do remember that. You know, no BGs.
No BGs?
No batting gloves.
Batting gloves, oh.
Sorry.
You know what, I actually asked him about the not wearing batting gloves today. He said as a kid you didn't really need them, but because he was so used to hitting without batting gloves, as IKF flies out here. When he was playing in Reno with the AAA team, he said the wind chill must have been -5 fingers, so he threw on the batting gloves. Aside from that, never again. He just likes the way the bat.
Yeah, but I would do it, you know, when I wasn't feeling good, when I was kind of scuffling. I would always a connection. You talk about a guy taking his shoes off and being grounded.
Yeah.
It's like that being one with the bat.
Well, we think no batting gloves. Never wore batting gloves.
And very similar to it. Go down, get some dirt. It's kind of eerily similar.
Higashioka laces that to right field, a base hit.
A good bat, and Kyle saying I want to get on the mix as well. This is a good way to start off his second half. And that's a nice piece of hitting from Kyle right here. Not doing too much, staying right on.
LeMahieu is up to 5th in the American first. Take strike one. Having an outstanding season.
Ryan, I mean, This is a guy who maybe we should remind people more. He played, you know, he went into the offseason, got himself healthy, and you're seeing the product of a healthy DJ LeMahieu.
Plus now, and one of the first things he talked about was his comfort, worry about his at-bats as he takes high. The other thing he brought up as within his situational at-bats, as far as his place in the lineup goes, said he takes. LeMahieu powers that to right center. It's when DJ's retired these days. For Matt Carpenter, a little pregame crash. The myth continues. Standing switch hitters. Mickey was Ken's idol growing up. It's with you, our producer Troy Benjamin, director Michael Cooney, Luke Miller on tape, Sean Sullivan on Castle. Here's Garrett Cole now with a 2-0 lead and strike one. To Mount. Pre-game set. Always the case here in Baltimore, and the extreme. Three and one now. With the loss last night. And a leadoff walk here to Mountcastle. Second look at the wild card standings for Brandon Hyde's squad. Now 4 games out. In a division was 500 plus since July 30th of 2012.
Divisions, they would be amongst the top. I went to as an AL West. You know, if you look at how they pitch, how they played, you know.
The 0-1 tipped into the glove. 0-2. Grounded to short, could be 2. On to second for 1, back to first.
And that Hayes gets down the line extremely well. Not able to get a good grip on that ball.
Going to be an E4 as airmailed it. E4. Missed with a slot. Last year we heard so many good things about Odor from the Yankees as far as position players. And he smacks that one to right at.
Not an easy play, but Carp doing a really good job of holding his ground.
Yeah, how about that?
That's not an easy play. Balls that are hit right at you, sometimes you don't know whether to retreat.
Hayes leading off second, and strike 1 on enough. The Yankees are 31-15 against the American League East this season. 1-1.
You know, usually when he hits the ball, he definitely squares it up and hits the ball hard. He ranks in the guy, but he hits the ball hard when he hits it.
These first couple of innings, we saw that a little bit in here. He said, you know, first couple of innings it was a little grind figuring it out. Tapped off of Cole's glove, and that's going to be a base hit.
Bouncing out of the palm of Garrett Cole's glove, just not able to hang on to it. And
first and third with 2 out as Cole couldn't.
That'll probably be a base knock for your Ramon Urias.
That look says it all.
Garrett Cole's now a team a second opportunity to capitalize, and you can see the frustration on Garrett's face.
First and third, 2 out. And Mateo fouls that first pitch straight back. At a double. Also lined out to center, lined out to 1-1. 1-1.
And you're right, Ryan. Just right. You know, at times his rhythm and his tempo gets a little, you know, out of whack, and you know he just
grounded to third. Donaldson across his body.